My name is Emily. I am the product director here at Control Bionics, and we are talking today about the NeuroNode Trilogy. This is our latest system from Control Bionics. It is for individuals with paralysis and loss of speech. It's one of the first systems that is a 3-in-1 solution for these individuals, so it combines multiple access methods. So we have touch control, eye control, and the new NeuroNode 3 control, all built into one funded system. The NeuroNode Trilogy system is primarily for anyone that is suffering from a condition resulting in paralysis and loss of speech. So we work with a wide variety of clients, from cerebral palsy, traumatic brain injury. The system works for that wide variety of conditions, but it's really, really powerful for individuals that have degenerative conditions like spinal muscular atrophy, spinal cord injury. The ease of use with the system, the multiple access methods, and the low fatigue just make it a really good solution for those particular individuals. So there's several benefits to the Trilogy system. Primarily, what we like to talk about is speed, access, and fatigue. So starting at the top of that list, the speed is a huge benefit of the Trilogy system. By combining multiple access methods, you can increase your communication output by up to 133%. So for the individuals and the clients that we work with, that's a significant improvement in their communication output. As far as access, it's combining 3 different access methods, which makes it really suitable to those individuals that have degenerative conditions, because you can start with maybe a traditional access method on the system. You may be utilizing touch. You can then sort of, as your disease progresses, transition to a combination of the eye control with the NeuroNode 3 control, where you're really going to get the benefit of speed that we talked about. As the disease progresses, you may be looking at using solely the NeuroNode 3 control as your access method. And a huge benefit of the NeuroNode in general is that it's extremely less fatiguing. So when we're talking with clients that are in later stages of their disease progression, the fatigue of other traditional access methods is significant. The NeuroNode Trilogy system includes this display device that you can see here. It includes the eye control, a nice durable protective case. We also have a universal VESA mount, so you can attach it to your bed stand, your rolling stand, your table stand, as you can see here. And as far as the software included in the system, we include the NeuroNode controller application, which is how we set the specific settings for the NeuroNode 3 device. We've also teamed up with SmartBox, and we are including Grid 3 communication system on the NeuroNode Trilogy. It's a really great communication package. It provides communication solutions for a really wide range of AAC users, whether you are new to AAC or you are an advanced user. There are just amazing boards and applications included within Grid 3. Of course, at the heart of the NeuroNode Trilogy system is the NeuroNode 3 itself, which I have on here. So the entire kit is included with the NeuroNode Trilogy system. There's a lot of really cool new features in the device, and we will get into that in just a minute. The NeuroNode in general as a piece of AT equipment was launched in 2018 at ATIA in Orlando. And we have been working really, really hard to bring just a ton of improvements with our latest model, which is the NeuroNode 3. We launched the NeuroNode 3 at ATIA just this past January in Orlando, and it is just loaded with new benefits. Some of those include a new wearable solution. So for a while we were using clinical grade adhesive electrodes to connect it to the patient, and while that's a great option still for some individuals, the new band is a non-adhesive, wearable, easily relocated solution that's really, really powerful for some of our clients, especially for some of the kids we work with. You want to veer away from it seeming too medical heavy, and it just makes it a little bit more fun. We have clients, they customize their watch band, and they feel like everyone else in the classroom. So that's a great improvement. We also are really excited to announce 24-hour plus battery life. So we have a really simple, hassle-free charging solution. You simply place the NeuroNode on the charging station. It just takes a couple hours to charge, and you get over 24 hours of battery life. So for end users, for their family members, for their caregivers, this means, the ability to communicate in the middle of the night, or, just the ability to be able to communicate around the clock, and that's really important. We have also added a new switching technology within the device. So we've been working with EMG technology for decades, and it's a great solution for a lot of our users. But in this latest NeuroNode 3, we've added the ability to access systems using spatial awareness. So it's our new spatial switching feature. And what it does is the device itself is smart, so it knows where it is in place. So you can set your parameters and say, in this position, I'm not doing anything, but if I extend my arm forward, that means activation. Whereas if I extend my arm backwards or laterally, that's not activation. So it actually knows its sort of place in space, and you can define sort of that box in which you want to stay in. And if you go outside of that box, you're able to use that as a switch. So it's an alternative access method built into the exact same device. You can switch between each method using the NeuroNode controller application, and it's really proving to be pretty powerful with some kids that have CP, as well as with our ALS clients. So it's a really exciting new advancement. So we just talked about the feature of the spatial control that's built into the NeuroNode 3, and I explained a little bit about how that technology works. To back up a bit and talk a little bit how EMG technology works, EMG technology is an access method which can be located anywhere on the body that there is a purposeful movement, whether big or small. And the device is able to detect that movement and send it completely wirelessly, non-invasively to the NeuroNode Trilogy, and use that purposeful movement, again, big or small, and use that as the access point into the Trilogy system. The NeuroNode Trilogy system is funded through a variety of resources. We have Medicare coverage across the United States. We have Medicaid coverage. We are working through state by state. We're a little over halfway there across the US. So we're really excited about that new opportunity. We're fully funded through various school systems for students that need this sort of equipment for educational purposes. And we're also covered through the Veterans Health Administration for individuals with a service-related injury. We're really excited to be venturing into private insurance reimbursement, and we hope to be able to offer that by the end of this year. So the great thing about all of these funding sources is that with this system, you're only going through one funding application. So with the combination of the access methods, you're not having to seek a new device every couple months or every 5 years, especially with a degenerative condition. The combination of the Trilogy is providing one system, one lifetime solution under one funding application, which is a huge benefit to our clients. If anyone has questions specifically about funding or specifically about coverage under Medicaid in a specific state, you can reach out to our funding team, and you can contact us by email at funding@controlbionics.com or by phone at 513-453-4848. So the NeuroNode Trilogy is absolutely available to trial, whether you are an individual, caregiver, family member seeking to do an at-home trial, or if you are a facility and you're interested in bringing it in and working with your team of clinicians. We offer several options for that. So I would just encourage you to reach out to our staff here at the office, and you can reach us at neuronode@controlbionics.com or at 513-453-4848, and we'll be able to get you set up with a trial. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about the NeuroNode Trilogy. We really appreciate you listening today. If you have any questions about the system, the trial, funding options, you can always reach out to us at, again, it's neuronode@controlbionics.com or at 513-453-4848. And make sure you stay tuned. We will be posting a lot more videos and hosting some webinars in the next couple months, sort of digging into some of the features that we just brushed upon today. So we look forward to seeing you soon.